And there's a Lombardi trophy. No, I wasn't going there. But I will say this. I don't want to, you know me, I hate lording it over you at all.
Right.
But let's just say I was able to secure, through some connections, front row tickets to see the new smash Broadway play, McCarthy, on Broadway. It's the talk of Broadway.
Right.
That's what it is.
And from what I understand, it's the favorite part is when he says, "Commies go home." It's the best part of McCarthy.
Well, that might have been. Might have been. Carl Gerbschmidt is. Are you already in Chicago, Illinois, or are you on your way?
No, me and Randy are going to drive to Milwaukee in a little bit here, and then we're going to get my brother Vern. And then we're going back to Madison, and then we're going to spend over at my brother Mark's place.
Now, Vern lives in California?
Yeah, he's in show business, some sort of thing.
Well, that's what he tells you. I think he's in the porn industry.
I don't think so.
I think he's a sickie.
He might be a sickie.
I don't think he is. You've never seen a picture of him, have you?
Well, no, I haven't.
No, I don't think he would be in, unless he's like a cameraman.
Well, I'm not saying he's in front of the camera. He could be in production.
Maybe he's a grip.
Maybe he is, yeah. I don't know what you'd be gripping, but...
Carl, let me tell you something about the porn industry.
Yeah, you would know.
I don't really think necessarily it's the helmet. I think there are other attributes that are more vital to that. I don't really think they care what your face looks like all that much. Because it sounds like you were ripping.
I understand.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was about to really distance myself from the prediction segment.
I just wanted to be sure.
Hold on for a second.
Until we had a bit more explanation.
Hold on.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday today. Happy birthday to you. There, I did it, Jordan.
Yeah,
that was sincere.
I hope you learned something, too, from that.
You made me do that. I don't care if it's a damn birthday or not.
That didn't sound very sincere.
Well, I don't care. Do you think anybody else is?
Now,
would you say happy birthday to my dad? His birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mr. Danforth Woodbury's dad. You're the best.
Thanks.
That sounded also quite sincere.
I have a problem here.
All right.
And you're the radio station, right?
That's correct.
You're in the media.
Correct.
I'm getting a little sick and tired of this internet thing.
Well, what do you mean?
Okay, I've been Twittering.
Yes.
I got like 3,000 followers, which is pretty cool.
It's not bad.
More than Jordan.
Yeah.
Sad.
Well, I got something to say. I follow you, Jordan, though.
Bring it.
Finally.
Yeah. So someone said, well, you should go on to Facebook. And I said, what the hell is that? Because I didn't know what it was. And my daughter talks about this Facebook thing, but I told to stay off the internet because there's nothing but sickies on it. So I go in and make up a Facebook thing. And it's fine. There's like 6 other guys with my name on there. They're
You
all
are correct.
pretending to be me. They're out there pretending to be me.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. I signed up for my account.
It's the price of fame.
Everybody else is fake.
You wanted to be in showbiz.
Yeah, you did.
I don't like it. It's like they make up stuff about you, and it's not even right.
Get used to it, man. I mean, that's part. You want your name in lights. That's what you have to put up with.
If someone said go be a Facebook thing.
Well, so clear something up with me now.
Yeah.
Who are the Flanagan brothers, and are you gonna? There's some deal where
I have no idea who the hell Flanagan
you're
brothers
challenging the Flanagan brothers. The Gerbschmidt brothers have challenged the Flanagan brothers, I guess some Bears fans, to some fight in some parking lot outside Soldier Field before the game.
No, I haven't. Okay, we have not done that.
Well, what have you done?
First of all, my brother Mark's a lawyer. He doesn't get into fights.
Okay.
How about Vern?
Vern is not what I would call a fighter.
He's a lover.
Randy ended up in jail.
I'm going to have to ask him about
Vern.
that. I think Randy would be very...
Well, Vern...
Although, if he was in porn, I'm pretty sure Randy would know.
Well, Vern's a lover rather than a fighter if he's in porn, right?
But Randy would know if Vern was in porn.
Well, all right, your daughter would be good in a fight, I guess, based on what you told her.
Everybody's ass, but she doesn't. I don't let her get into physical contact.
Okay, well, so what's the deal with the Flanagan brothers? What's going on here?
I have no idea what they're even talking about. I'm not getting in a fight with anybody.
Oh, somebody told me that on your Twitter.
Some guys out there making stuff up. They take fake accounts and they start making up stories. I'm going to sue someone.
You're losing control of your aura.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
I'm going to turn my aura off.
No, you won't, because I think you're starting to love it. That's the sad part. You're starting to enjoy it more than you want to admit here on 50,000 Watt Radio.
Yeah.
Your fame or infamy, depending.
Somebody here says, Carl, are you planning to set everyone straight on the radio today? I think you should, unless you aren't the real Carl. I am the real damn Carl, is what I am. So So there, Mr. Paul Kuehl, whatever your name is.
Where are you going to park the RV, by the way?
That's a toughie, because I'm kind of worried about vandalism in Chicago. Because there's a lot of unsavory people in Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, Dan, you got a couple of
places,
sisters.
There's a bunch of, I'm told, to some people, and there's a bunch of Packer, there's like a little Packer area.
Do you know where Barrington is? My sister lives there. You could. I don't think she'd mind if you parked the RV in front of her house.
Really?
Yeah, Barrington, sure.
She's probably a Bears fan.
She is a Bears fan.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think she's going to be evil about.
Is she nicer than you are?
That goes without saying.
A lot of people are nicer than you are.
Yeah, that's very true. I worry about you on this trip because, I mean, let's face it, the atmosphere, it's going to be electric in that building. And there's going to be, sad to say, I think there's going to be some brawls because you don't have a sense of humor about your team and about your situation. So something, just.
What are you talking about? I'm very happy.
I know
I'm a happy guy. I have a great sense of humor. But tell me a joke, I'll laugh. Ha 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 ha. That's not funny. Well, that's not funny.
What do you call a beautiful girl in Green Bay? Lost.
That's not funny.
Well, you said you had a good sense of humor.
Well, that's not funny.
Oh.
That's kind of funny.
No. What do you call a smart talk show host in Minnesota?
I don't know what.
I'm sorry, you can't do that because there's no such thing. That's funny.
That's a
good joke.
Brilliantly executed.
Well, it was all in delivery, I think.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Shecky Green?
Yeah, he's an old comedian.
Yeah, you were starting to remind me.
Pretty old, man. Because it's your birthday. You got to be pretty old to remember Shecky Green.
That's true, actually. AFC title game?
Yeah.
Are you
it doesn't matter.
Are you, by the way, are you a big Chicago pizza guy, or do you enjoy the food?
That's the only good part of Chicago.
The only?
Yeah, that's the only good part. The pizza's pretty good.
So that's what you'll have. So you're going to get there, you said tonight or tomorrow? I'm confused still. You're going to Madison?
Well, yeah, no, we're going to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, sorry. Yeah.
And then we're coming back to get Mark.
And you're all going in the RV?
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're going to RV.
They're all four Gerbschmidt brothers in the RV?
And do you have a system set up where if one of you gets lucky and wants exclusive use of the RV? Because last week it sounded like you got locked out because, was it Randy or Vern? No, it was Vern. It was Randy.
It's Randy. Randy was down. Yeah, I don't want to give. There's some kind of scary details about that whole thing. But there's there's some stuff that was going on there. Randy was, a young lady wanted to go back to RV with Randy.
And Randy didn't have, so Randy apparently said, okay.
Yeah, they went back to RV and
what happened?
Did she want
I think you can figure it out.
Did she want him to wear the cheese wedge while?
That's a really good question.
Well, for you guys, this is stuff that you shouldn't even be talking about.
Does the wedge, I would think the wedge could kind of, I don't know, ruin the mood a little bit for the woman.
Yeah, but it protects your head from slamming up against it.
Well, if it's a Packer fan, I guess it might get something going.
I'm just saying.
But, I mean, do you have a plan now? Because what if it happens again this week?
Well, I don't think it will. I think we were so smarter now with Randy, and with what he went through last week, I think that's he won't do that again.
What he went through?
Yeah, what do you mean? Was it an ordeal, or I mean, it didn't?
I don't want to talk about it.
Don't you mean what the girl went through?
I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Let's just say it was not a pleasant experience.
Is he going to see?
Involved.
Is he going to see her again?
I doubt that seriously, unless
it was an unpleasant experience.
This is a Southern belle, huh?
Well, that's not what I'd call it, but you go ahead.
Well, how about your brother?
Yeah, well, he's the one best, so have a nice day.
Well, what happened?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about, okay?
Did you ever get in to sleep, or did you have to go
Of course I did.
Well, how did you finally get in the RV if he locked you out?
Eventually, they unlocked it, and I got in. I told get out.
Did you bunk up with the girl? Did she stay there?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Are you in a bathroom stall right now?
No, I'm in my office.
Oh, okay.
All right, Jersey. AFC title game, well, it is the Jersey Jets taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers are favored by 3.5 points in the line that we are going with today. Steelers favored at home by 3.5 over the Jets. Common, you were 0-4 last week, so you're 2-6, so you're going to start her out.
Well, I'll take the Jets. I'm back on the Jets bandwagon.
You learned your lesson last week.
I learned my lesson. I mean, after the Jets and the